Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Scientific. In this video, I'm going to do the review of the iQOO 9 device after using close to 24 hours of usage. Yes friends, it's been 24 hours continuously I was using this iQOO 9 device, and a lot of users they are waiting for my initial review on this iQOO 9 device. So far, this is the closest kind of perfect iQOO phone I have used so far. Yes friends, I'll try to explain you why I did mention this kind of close to perfect, but there are a couple of things where it could have been better. I'll try to discuss in this entire video. And this exact model which I'm trying to use 8GB and Snapdragon 888 Plus processor. And I'll try to start in this complete systematic order. For example, I'll try to start with the performance, display, camera, battery charging, build quality, connectivity, and software updates. All these details I'll try to talk individually, and I'll try to explain what's going on with this iQOO 9 device. Is it kind of worth to buy or not? So first thing is regarding the performance. If you try to look at the overall Android benchmark scores, if you want, these are the Android benchmark scores are exactly. As you can clearly see, these are the benchmark scores, and if you try to look at the CPU throttling score, CPU can be throttled up to 79%. You can clearly see 79 and 79. Using with monster mode and without monster mode, always I used to get the same kind of results, nothing much huge difference with the CPU throttling. So overall, what happens with the performance is that the performance is very good, not much complaint, but there are two things to note down. So first is regarding the heating problems, next is regarding the battery draining thing. So battery draining thing, you can actually play the Battlegrounds mobile game 5 hours of time continuously if you try to use the iQOO 9 device. 5 hours, 4 to 5 hours. If you use 90 FPS, the battery might be draining slightly faster. That's something you should know about the Battlegrounds mobile game, because by default the phone supports 90 FPS. That's biggest advantage in this device. And we do have the plenty of options like 4D vibrations, game frame interpolation is there, but do not use game frame interpolation because this will slightly cause a lot of lag and gyro issues. And pressure sensitive screen options also present, like pressure sensitive. If you try to little bit use some pressure and press it, you can see the button getting activated. This is what called the pressure sensitive triggers. That's really fantastic friends in terms of the activating. That's what I did like. So overall, the heating problems is kind of pretty normal, I would say. It's not that big issue, but overall it's kind of same with the iQOO 9 SE. Snapdragon 888 and 888 Plus, both are behaving exactly same kind of manner regarding the heating problem. That's something you should know about the both phones regarding the heating thing. So this is one thing you should know friends regarding the performance. But overall, if you ask me, the price what I have paid, it's really fantastic deal. For 38,000, 37,000 rupees, it's really very good kind of performance you can actually get in this device. Not much lag you're going to notice anyway when you're trying to open and close applications. Nothing much day-to-day problems will not happen, much lag in this device. So you should not be worried. Only worried is that heating problems in the battery. So hopefully with the next software updates they will be improving. So that's what's has happened in the iQOO 7 also. iQOO 7 in the initial days, the phone struggled a lot with the throttling and the heating problems. Later it got fixed, optimized properly with the software updates. So that's the one conclusion which I can actually give you in the performance. Next thing is about the display. Display is one of the top notch in this device, which is really fantastic friends. No flickering issues, no green tint issue, nothing at all. So it's really very good. Even in the low brightness also, not even 1% flickering is happening in this device. That's really fantastic. 10-bit AMOLED panel which is present, and 120Hz refresh rate, no issues. And outdoor brightness is also pretty good, fantastic in the iQOO 9 device. No issues with the outdoor brightness, and viewing angles are really very good friends in this phone. And Netflix HDR and Amazon HD, everything is supported. Wideband L1 support is there, so no issues with the display in the iQOO 9 device. This is very perfect, and bezels also very slim in this phone. As you can see, very slim. Very simple bezels, small tiny bezels, which is really fantastic when compared with other smartphones what I have used. So far display wise, no issues. Camera wise is also really another fantastic thing about the camera friends. I'll try to show you the couple of shots which are taken, but overall I did like the camera in this device, which is really very good. So it doesn't matter with the front cam or back cam, which is really fantastic regarding the overall quality of the photos. And outdoor shots, I'll try to do the separate kind of camera review, so stay tuned for those videos. This is a macro shot which I have taken, which is also really fantastic. And stabilization is another biggest advantage friends. This video I have completely recorded only using stabilization mode. And clearly it's not even that much kind of shaking at all. I'm trying to walk, like it's not shaking that much. It's really very good. The gimbal stabilization works really fantastic in this iQOO 9 device regarding the gimbal stabilization. You can clearly see here friends, clearly. That's really fantastic, as you can see. So camera is another biggest advantage in the iQOO 9 smartphone in terms of the gimbal stabilization. And regarding the battery and the charging details, try to follow the playlist which I have created, friends. In the playlist, I did upload a lot of videos regarding the battery and the charging speed. My phone takes about close to 18 minutes of time to charge. You always need to remember few things, like you need to maintain the room temperature very low to charge very fast in this device. That's something you should know about. And regarding the overnight battery draining details, the battery can be drained from 1% to 2% or 3%. That's it. You can clearly see, friends, from midnight 3 o'clock to morning, afternoon kind of 11:50, only 1% is drained. That's it. Not much. You can see using with the one SIM card, with the 4G data turned on as well. So overall, friends, overnight battery draining is not happening that much in the iQOO 9 device. So maybe 2 or 3% get drained in the overnight period, like 8 hours of time. Screen on time, if you ask me, I'm expecting kind of close to 5.5 hours to 6 hours of screen on time because of 4300 mAh of 350 mAh of battery capacity, slightly less screen on time you can expect in this device. That's kind of slightly drawback. That's the reason I did mention that 2 drawbacks. One maybe battery heating issues and batteries draining issues. So this can be fixed with the future updates. But rest of the things are completely top notch, like very good display and very good build quality. So let's talk about the build quality, which is pretty premium kind of build quality you do get. And phone weight is about 201 grams, so which is also kind of 200 grams. And in-display fingerprint scanner also works fantastic and no issues. And haptic feedback, while typing it's not that strong, but while gaming it's very strong. While gaming, and if you try to use the clock application, this is the best way to demonstrate how much strong it is. Now I can actually feel the very strong haptic feedback. But while typing I cannot feel any kind of haptic feedback, not much. iQOO 7 did feel better in terms of the haptic feedback while typing, but it's kind of okay, I would say. Even I did try to increase the higher vibrations, but still I cannot get that kind of feel as iQOO 7's haptic feedback while typing. But while gaming, it's really very good, no issues. Next thing is about the connectivity. Connectivity wise also, 4G Plus is supported more 4G bands. 4cc, 2cc, it's kind of completely supported in this device. No issues with that. You can clearly see, friends. So even 4cc also supported right now. You can clearly see 4G Plus. And more 5G bands is there in this device. Not only that, Wi-Fi 6 is also present in this iQOO 9 smartphone. That's also really fantastic thing. So regarding the software updates, we will be getting the Android 13 and Android 14 because the phone released with Android 12, right? So we can actually expect the Android 13 and Android 14 update as well. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching. This is a quick complete demonstration of the review of iQOO 9 device after using 24 hours of time. This is my complete review. And so far my experience is pretty good. And if you ask me, should I recommend? Yes, absolutely. I'll try to recommend you in case if you're planning to buy the iQOO 9 device. Make sure you use my links in description to buy the iQOO 9 and do support my channel. And only 2 things you should remember. The battery might drain faster and heating problems you may notice. So these 2 things because of Snapdragon 888 Plus chipset. Apart from that, camera gimbal is really very good in this device. No issues with the camera gimbal, stabilization and performance, and the display is also good. Build quality is also really very good. Fast charging, 18 minutes of time. That's also really fantastic. Thank you for watching this video, friends, and meanwhile signing off until next video for more updates. Until then, bye.